Yes, so this is the latest addition as well to Nature's Paradise. Yeah, I was saying, oh, I need a stove because the one outside wasn't going to be suitable. And yes, so out of the proceeds from the vehicle, I got the stove. So God is awesome every single time, really taking care of me. The just shall live by faith, and that's what I'm doing. And it pays to have faith. It really does, because things just happen. Don't worry about tomorrow. Because today I'm learning to live in the moment. I haven't fully mastered it, but I'm getting there.
So you can see my hands are being scrubbed clean.
So my guest has agreed to do some banana and plantain porridge. So she's going to talk us through the process, because I need to learn how to make it, and apparently it is very, very, very nice. So I'm not going to put her on camera, so here goes.
So today we're making plantain and banana porridge, green. So they've already been peeled and cleaned. We've got our pot with some cinnamon and water and a bit of salt. So we need the salt and water, banana and plantain, and it depends how much you want to put in it. And don't forget, we Jamaicans, no measurements, you just have to guess. Got a bit of vanilla, nutmeg, milk, and you can use any milk. You can use plant-based milk or cow's milk, whichever milk you want. And you can use some fine oatmeal if you want also to thicken it a bit, but you don't have to. That's just something that I add for my own. I just like the way it tastes and gives it a good texture. Okay? So we're going to blend now. Obviously, clean hands. We're going to blend the plantain and green banana. And you can blend it to any consistency that you want. So you can blend it with a little milk. And a little water, but that's hot, so let's see. Let's do this. Smoothie dessert, chopped crunch, sauce. Oh, the lid isn't on properly. Hello. Oh. Because I don't like it too smooth, I'm going to pop a little bit more milk in. And then that's it. Whichever blender you have, you can use the pulp or the blend. But some of them have even smoothie. But it depends what blender you have, how you do it. So depending on what blender you have, right, so let's have a check and see how. Oh, excellent. So now we pour it in the pot and then we're going to put it on the fire and let it cook. And if you cook oats or cornmeal, you cook it the same way. This takes about 10-15 minutes to cook. And then when it's finished cooking, you sweeten it as you would if you would like. And some people just add maybe a bit of a few raisins or dates. They don't want to use condensed milk or sugar. So there's all different options. This porridge is specifically for porridge lovers, if you don't like porridge, to move on. And then when it's cooked, when it's nearly cooked, we add the nutmeg. And then when it's finished totally, we add this. And when it's nearly done, we just add this for the last few minutes. If you would like to, you don't have to add to that. But if you're going to add it, make sure it's the fine oatmeal. Fine. So, going to keep stirring. Right, as it's thickening up now. As I said, you keep stirring. Keep stirring, and I think it's always best. We haven't got one at the moment, but it's always best if you can use a wooden spoon. If you can. See? Can you see how it's coming along? Lovely. I mean, I like my porridge thick, but some people prefer it. And this thickness, you might not even need to use the oatmeal, but I'll still use a little tip because it just adds that extra texture and the flavour to it. And so we're going to turn it down now, let it simmer, and then we'll come back to show you the complete result. Okie dokie. So we're at the end of our porridge now. I like nice thick porridge, but you can make it as thin as you like. So this is green bananas, green plantain, and a little fine bit of oatmeal. And then you can sweeten it with sugar, condensed milk, dates, raisins, whatever you prefer. And those brown bits you can see is the nutmeg, fresh nutmeg from Jamaica. And leaves, we just leave the leaves in. When I finish, we take the leaves out. And this is breakfast. And finally, we nearly forgot the vanilla. And there's all different brands and different types. And you put to taste, we just put to taste, no measurements, and it just gives the porridge a nice flavour. So this is the one that we're using, but there are lots of different ones, and also there's lots of different types. This is a very popular brand though, Benjamin.
Okay, so Romain's got his porridge. So what's the verdict, Romain?
Tastes very nicely. They blend out too softly and those stuff, you know. Perfect.
So, okay.
Nice taste, nice. See, we can taste nutmeg and vanilla. And the banana right tasting, you know, blend out like water. As Miss, what's she name again?
You don't
What's
know.
the name again?
Sonia.
Miss Sonia said. So, tastes very great. Nice to eat.
Good,
And,
good.
yeah, and have iron inside of it, banana also. Yeah, nice.
Excellent. I just want to add something because Sonia did make it very healthily with no sugar. So now you see that spoon there, tablespoon. How many spoons did you add, Romain?
2.5.
You look like 3 to me.
Yeah, like a tree with a 2.5.
Oh, right, okay. Making yourself feel better, eh? But the verdict, so fantastic. So thank you very much, Sonia.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, so that's yours.
Mine sweetened with dates.
Oh, yes. With dates.
It's dry, it's dry. So, that one is, the flat one is apricot.
Yeah.
That long one is the date, that one.
So, this one I did. The next one I get one while you take this one, please.
Oh, careful, that's a trip hazard. Let me take that up quickly.
So you're very sweet.
So Romaine's gonna try a date. So that's a date.
Alright, can I take it?
Yeah. And you can try an apricot.
What do you think of that one?
It's nice and they have it in syrup.
You can blend it.
Come like a, they come like a honey, sweet.
Yeah. And taste this one. This one is. And they're both. You can use them.
So they can grind up, can't they?
Oh yeah.
And sprinkle in. You can grind them up. So we'll have to see if we can get a date tray.
Yeah.
That's my guests leaving. Oh, I'm not putting you in. I'm not putting you in. I'm just saying that you leave. That's my guests leaving. Take care, Horace. Bye, Sonia. Bye. Bye, Nia. Bye. That was lovely. Bye.